No, your eyes do not deceive you. Yes, right in front of your screen right here in my hand, I have Playmates, Mothra from Godzilla and Kong, the New Empire. The figure that I have seen is the most sought after, mostly because she is only trickling out onto store shelves right now. If you saw my Tiamat review from a couple of weeks ago, you saw that, well, she was not on the back of that box and part of the lineup. So I don't know what the holdup was with Mothra, but she seems to be getting out there. I ended up getting mine online at a particular deal. I'll go into that later in the video, but I managed to get one. This is the 6-inch version, not the big 10-inch one. So if I get a hold of that, I'll review that one as well. But I've been very curious to see what Playmate has in store for the Queen of the Monsters. So without further ado, let's open this bad girl up and check her out. So as you can see, much like the other Playmates figure, she comes in the windowless box. This one is a little banged up because, like I said, I had to get this through mail order. Now, for full disclosure, I got this off AliExpress. I have been perusing and looking for possibly other small figures. With my review with the Warthog, Suko, and Doug figure from a few months back, I found those through AliExpress because at the time, that's the only way you can get them, and those come on the little cards. They don't come in the crystals. So, to my surprise, the same dealer had the entire line of the Wave 2, which included Tiamat and Supercharged Godzilla and Standard Kong. So I jumped at it. Now, she retails in stores for about $12. I paid $16. So I figured, you know what? Instead of spending all my time toy hunting, because I got a lot of other stuff to do, I'm taking the easy route. So if you are in desperate need to get one of these figures, full disclosure, and this is not a endorsement or anything like that, but AliExpress is an option. Just make sure that you're buying from a certified dealer. This one took about a week and some change to get to me, but I didn't pay eBay prices. That said, let me show you the box as always. So, and we got there. As you can see, there's your barcode. Any of you guys want to try, ignore this. This is from whoever the distributor was through AliExpress. On the back, now this did have like some sticker thing on it. I took it off, but there's still some residue, so I do apologize for that. So there is the full lineup of the toy line as such. So there is Mothra. She comes with a little Gia. And enough of the box. I've shown you guys the box on all these other figures. Let's crack her open and see how she stacks up with the other Playmates figures. Alright, I skipped the whole rigmarole of cutting this thing open. So, I already got Gia open. She is super tiny. So we'll get to her in a bit. But here, out of the box, is Mothra. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, so she is folded out. Let's get this right. Wings down. Alright, so first thing off the bat, that much like the crystal version that I reviewed a couple weeks ago that came in the mystery crystal, her wings are completely stickers. So I'm assuming if you want to get the detailing that is movie accurate, yeah, this was the cheaper route to go. I can already see, this is already a problem I can see right here because there's a little bit of a peel right there. And plus, the thing with stickers is they fade. So this might be a problem over time. But again, this is a kid's figure. So as you can see, she is not that big at all. She's actually quite small in my hand. If I can get her right there. So you can see it's almost the size of one of those actual giant moths that people keep as pets. She's far more detailed than the little crystal figure. That one was shockingly cheap in my opinion. But as far as other detailing goes, she's pretty cool. So again, I think measurement, she's about 3 inches in body length. Now, she is small. She is in scale with the other Playmates figures, and that is to be expected. So the body, as you can see, is just one shade of brown. There's no real detailing there. There is some minor detailing in her eyes, her little claws right here have some black paint, so did the back. The underbody has nothing. So a lot of it is in the stickers on the wings that actually make this figure pop out a little more. But like I said, stickers peel, they fade, and I can see this becoming an issue over time. Now, for you adult collectors, that might not be an issue. You'll probably just keep this on a shelf somewhere. But if you are buying this for the intended audience of children, yeah, I can see these falling off really easy and getting faded. But for you customizers out there, this actually might be a fun thing because you can peel the stickers off and actually paint her pattern to your heart's desire. So the wings are on full rotated joints, as you can see. So it gives you maximum mobility right there. Now, as you can see, the wings, because the way they were in the box, this one is all janky, but it's to be expected. They're just flat pieces of plastic. So her under wings are also on rotation. So I am actually kind of surprised they went with to give more detailing. Now, here's another issue that I know a lot of hardcore collectors are going to have issues with, is seeing the screws stick out like sore thumbs. I know for a lot of people that is a big no-no, but again, retail on her normally is about 10 to 12 bucks. So beggars cannot be choosers. And the argument of like, well, you know, they should do better. I'm like, these are kids' toys. And both SH Figuarts and I believe Hiya have already announced their versions of Mothra that are coming out later next year. So if you want a higher detailed, more movie accurate version, I would say just go for those. But if you're on a budget, and this is the way to go. So she has a little bit of durability. There she is with all the wings up. The wings do stand roughly about 6 inches, I would say. So that really gives her bulk, if you will. But beyond that, the legs do not move at all. The little under pincers do not move. So pretty much the articulation is here in the wings. So there you go. You know, for what it is, for the price point, I'm not really complaining. The stickers are a little bit of a letdown, but I understand it. I doubt you're going to get movie quality detailing. Considering the rest of the line, there was absolutely no way Playmates was forking out that kind of cash. Let me put her down like that. So there you go. As for Gia, there we go. So there's your Gia. Ironically, she has a better paint job than Mothra. She is tiny. This is exceptionally small. She's about the size of like a missile accessory that would come with like an old Transformer or Mass toy. Like she's like 2 millimeters. Like as you can see, there's the top of my index finger. Give you just an idea, like, yeah, she is small, but they managed to paint her with no face, which is terrifying. But her jacket, her hands, and her whole outfit, her hair are all individually painted. Now, I know you're going to say, well, that's only 3 or 4 colors, but the paint job is arguably better than that. So, wild. That's absolutely wild. Let me see. So, yes, if you're buying this for your kid, this is the first thing that's going to get lost. I have no doubt about it. I'm even shocked that they added her. I mean, this is about 18 cents worth of plastic right here. I know she's supposed to be in scale, but there's many other things I could think that they could have offered. So let me see. She is and she isn't in scale. As you can see here, I can see Mothra will stand. So here she is in comparison with Mothra. Yeah. So not even truly in scale. It's just they're like, yeah, we got to throw a bonus in here. I don't know. I'm honestly kind of perplexed. I understand why they put her with Mothra, but I do feel like you probably could have put something else in there. This is my one. I can't. Okay, I'm kind of ranting here. I can't say that it's a bad thing, but I also can't say it's a good thing. It's very middle of the road, and it's very hard to describe. So, overall, this figure, being what it is, being part of the line, if you're a completionist, of course, you're going to get it. If you're a hardcore collector, I would say simply just wait for the SH Monster Arts. That one comes with Suko. And I believe Haya announced theirs sometime back around the same time Monster Arts did. But those for you more modern adult collectors, that might be the better way. If you got kids, she's perfect. Just know Gia's probably going to get lost in the first 10 minutes. This is destined to be eaten by a vacuum cleaner or the house pet or something. There's absolutely no way any modern kid is going to keep track of their little Gia figure. So it might be one of those things 20 years from now when those kids are grown up and they want their toys back. They're going to look for her because, well, everyone lost theirs. So, but there you guys go. That is Mothra. All right, guys. Well, that concludes our review of Playmates Mothra. Overall, is it the best of the line? No. That honor still goes to Tiamat. Tiamat, to me, is the absolute pinnacle of this entire line, followed by Kong with the Beast Glove. I love that Kong. That Kong is it's absolutely fantastic action figure. Probably one of the best things that Playmates has ever done. Overall, considering that, yes, these are kids' figures, the consistency of this line is wild to me because it is all over the map. It feels like 3 different groups molded these things and produced them. Like I said, Kong and Tiamat are actually very well made figures. They are fantastic toys for kids and adults alike. Godzilla, especially that supercharged Godzilla, oh my god, the less said the better. Evolved Godzilla, Scar King, okay. Suko and Doug, okay. So she stands around with like Suko and Doug. I mean, she's not the worst figure, but yeah, in the review, in my now going on 8 months of finding these things and reviewing them, I am happy overall that we live in an age where mass-produced American Godzilla toys exist. Believe me, I already love the fact that there's 2 movies with Godzilla and Kong out there. Again, being 40, I never thought I would see the day, but here we are. And not only that, but Kong has now interacted with both Mechagodzilla and Mothra. That's a win for everyone. So, if you are a moderate collector on a budget, these are perfectly fine. I have seen a lot of people completely customize their Playmates figures, and that's what they're cheap. And I say cheap and monetarily cheap. They are also a little on the cheap side made, but if you want to add some detailing to them, they're perfect, especially if you want to work on your painting skills. But as overall, for figures for kids, They're perfectly fine. Are they the best? No. But are they the worst thing in the world? Absolutely not. Like I said, the whole 6-inch line is about $10, $10 to $12 a pop. If you can find them for your kids, great. That said, there you guys go. That is Mothra. If you can find her, good luck. She should be slowly coming out more and more. Just to recap, like I said, I got mine off AliExpress. If you want to go that route, I'm not telling you to. But if you are impatient and don't want to pay eBay prices, that is an option. But if you are patient, most likely she will make her way out there. I live in Southern California, and I still have yet to see her pop up in the shelves. And most likely, ironically, as I get this done, sometime next week, I'll probably see her out there and go, oh, okay, well, but there you go. On that note, if you like what you see, we do have a show. It's called The Kaiju Kingdom Podcast. You can find us at thekaijukingdompodcast.com. Or if you don't like to download, you can stream us on all of your favorite podcast streamers, including Apple, Spotify, or wherever else you find better podcasts. We're also on social media. It's right there on the screen. I'm going to read it off for you. And if you like what you see here, feel free to give us a follow, a subscribe, a like, whatever you want to do. It is a free country. Do as much or as little as you want. And with that, that'll wrap up this edition of the Koffers. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.